Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we are going to learn how we can draw gladiolus flower. So I have this sheet ready with me to paint, and I'm having composition for gladiolus flower. But then I thought I should explain you how we can draw these flowers and how we can compose all these flowers together. So let's start with today's drawing. So in which direction you want your flower to be, likewise you can create a line. So my flower, I want to keep it straight, so I am creating one straight line. So based on your requirement you can draw this line and then create circles. So for example, if you want bigger flower you can create bigger circle, if you want smaller flower you can create smaller circle, just to define your flower size. So I want one flower here which is facing towards you. So we need three petals uh, in a triangle shape, you can say, because this is forming a triangle kind of structure. So we need three petals first, then you can add a little bit of stem in between. One thing we need to consider here is, while creating these petals, always create three petals first, and then in between these three petals you can create three more petals. So we have total six petals, and the petal shape should not be too pointed, should not be in a round kind of shape, but little bit zigzag tilted, something like this. So we need to create all our petals in this particular way. So this is our first flower. Now you also need to understand, we cannot create all the flower facing towards you, right? So I'm creating this one little bit tilted towards the right side. So I'm creating one petal, then second petal I don't have much space, as you can see, because the second flower is little bit hidden with the first flower. So create three petal again and create next three petals in between those petals, but also make sure your few areas are hidden with the previous flower. So let's create one more. So these two petals I have created, and then for the third petal I don't have any space, so I want to keep it like that. So it is like a few things are hidden behind the second flower. So these are the flowers that I have created, wherein we can see most of the area. Now this particular flower is totally tilted towards the right side, so I can only see three petals, and I have one more flower having three petals which is tilted towards the left side. So these kind of things you can do as you are going upward direction, and then you can create flower birds. So few flower birds for which we can see the flower structure, but few flower birds are like green in structure, like it's yet to bloomed. So in the upper section you can do something like this, having full of flower birds and half bloomed birds and those kind of things. These are the basic structure of gladiolus flower. Now I'm using 01 mm pen to outline all these structure. You can do little variation while outlining this, totally fine. We can anyways rub all the pencil mark later, so you can define more precise structure when you are doing this particular step. You can also draw a little bit of curl in few of the petals if you want to, and then stem in between. You can add little bit of shading to make it more beautiful when it comes to visualization. So I'm adding these center line for all the petals, and then I'm also forming little dots and lines, these kind of things for all the petals. These are totally optional. If you like to do all these things, do it, but for watercolor painting we don't need these kind of things. But if you are only drawing, you are interested only in drawing, then you can do a little bit of these kind of things. Then between two petals I like to highlight that area with bold structure, so I'm highlighting that area a little bit. Then I'm going to repeat the same thing for the other flowers as well quickly, because we are repeating the same thing. I'm just tracing the structure what I have created, and I'm adding shades into it. So what we did in the first flower, I'm going to repeat the same thing for rest of the other flowers as well. So let me quickly trace everything with the help of pen. So these are the outlining. Then I'm going to add a little bit of shading and adding stamens into it. So these things you can do slowly and gradually. Take all your time to do these things. And the line should be like your petal shape only. Do not create straight line. Now rub all the unwanted pencil mark, and we are ready with our basic structure of flower, birds and all those things. Now create a stem, center stem. So I need one stem structure at the below area. Then in the center we have so many flowers, so we don't need to draw any structure. Then at the top we need one center stem. You can do the middle stem as per the flower area. If everything is hidden, you only need to draw the main stem at the bottom and at the top, and a little bit of more detailing into drawing. And my hair is flowing here and there every now and then. I'm extremely sorry for that. It is a little bit distraction for you guys. Anyways, let's focus on the drawing first. So now we are done with the stems, flowers, birds and all these things. Now I can add few leaves as well. So this leaves are longer and from the lily family, we can say. So create longer structures like this. A few area of the leaves are also hidden with the stems, so make sure we are doing all these things. So I'm adding 3 leaves here, one more here, and I think we're done. You can do a little bit of shading in the leaves as well, so add lines, dots, those kind of things. Totally optional and totally up to you how you like to do shadings in your drawing. We are done for today's video. Hope you have liked this drawing, and do let me know if you guys have any feedback for me. And thank you so much for watching my videos. See you guys in the next video.